Hey, Shalom, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashir and Kakadash, double honors to apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation of the items that's preaching the 144 truth, coming out of GMS, all right? This is Las Vegas Camp Man of Valor, goodbye Cologne, hopefully coming to you with another edifying lesson to you men, women, and children who believe on the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, all right, which Yahweh means he is, he exists, Ba'ashem in the name, and Yahweh Shai means he delivered, he is salvation, because the only ones who's going to receive salvation on this go around is the 144,000 men, first and foremost, that government body, all right, and the men, women, and children who believe on the testimony of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right. I hope this be edifying to the elect. The name of this lesson is called You Thought Shit Was Sweet, all right, and this goes out to that Edomite, all right, who thought shit was sweet, all right, and you know, going off the Noah trial, all right, with the young Jake and his friends out there in the Mississippi trial that's going on. You know, he was murdered, right, and a lot of these stories are coming out, all right, with a lot of you Jakes out there who kick it with our enemy, because this right here, I'm gonna just pull this out, Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, it says, never trust our enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his weakness. So you should never trust our enemy, because Esau, Edom, has that perpetual hate still to this day, with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians, all right? And you can hear the hatred when I speak more on that man, McCall, all right? Who you can see that perpetual hate. All right. But he thought he wasn't going to get judged, though, because he see that white America's coming back. Well, I doubt that. All right. It's fallen. Babylon has fallen. Just like that movie, Olympics has fallen. You see this wicked ass place falling, man. This is the end all be all. We are at the end of this bitch. Esau's the end. And the beginning of the fall of it is Jacob, our kingdom, which is Yahweh Shai. It's everlasting under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. Our kingdom is for everlasting. That's Yahweh Shemiel Shai's kingdom, which is Yahweh Shai's kingdom. All right. And we be joint heirs. All right. Romans 8 and 17. All right. On around the Ratzam, that number. All right. But back to that. Never trust our enemy. And like I said, you hear more and more stories of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans getting X'd off by the enemy, man. All right. Evil Red, I like to call them. Okay. Jacking your asses up. But let's not forget, this is judgment. All right, we are in times of Jacob's trouble, and it's going to keep getting like that. Meaning wax is getting cold, appearing fair in scripture. You're going to see more and more of this happening, all right? So it's his, he's wicked, man, all right? The son of the wicked, all right? Because he don't trust none of us, man, all right? They still pin you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the villains of this world of every category. All right, every category Jake is leading. And this is why everybody's following, all right, and having that perpetual hate as well. I was a little displeased with you, heathen ass, but you wanted the Psalms 83 be confetti with the Edomites, all right, Amalek, the small cappers, all right, because all they do is full of shit, all right. But he thought he wasn't going to get judged. After his comments, thinking his First Amendment was still popping, I could say whatever the God want to say, and y'all can't do nothing about it. The joke's on you. That's why this lesson's called You Thought Shit Was Sweet. He did when he was coming out with his comments. All right? But y'all got to understand, Israel, y'all can't be kicking it with these heathens, man. They always plotting against you. What they gonna do to you? Y'all be thinking shit is sweet. And you come back flatline. Then what? And we was warned. Never trust our enemies, man. All right? Never trust our enemies. But hey, Jake don't listen, man. They feel like he gonna do what he wanna do. And then keep fucking kicking it with them. Wake your ass up in the spiritual realm. Not saying that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to be in the spirit world. But you want to be a part of the elect. All right? You don't want to go out like a two-turd. And a lot of you is going out like that, like a two-turd. All right? We was given orders what not to do with these people, man. All right? We was given orders. Here, I'm going to pull it right here, Deuteronomy 7, Start at verse 3. It says, and this is towards the enemy. All right. And you got to know who the enemy is. In order to find out who the enemy is, you find out who runs the world. Who runs the world. I mean, you hear things of saying the problem is the young so-called black men. Did not a small hatter say that? A female? If I can't recall. Well, Jake, you the problem. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? Seminole Indians, speckled birds that follow and go back. Apparently, we the problem. Everything in the world that's bad is because of us, apparently. But we don't run the money. We ain't got our hands on the world. Hell, we ain't got no military front. Look at the Olympics. Did you see any like real Israelites? Like you see them out there, speckled birds. They out there. Then you got some countries that are, but like we talking about the top of the top. You look on the American team, you didn't, they get players from overseas. They don't think we got it. But ain't Israel the salt of the earth? I mean, no matter what it is, Israel always gonna be on top. They're gonna outshine everybody. You wanna be us, but you don't wanna be like us. You want everything we got, but you don't wanna be like us. All right. Here it is. Deuteronomy 7:3 says, never shall thou make marriage with them. Thy daughters should not be given unto thy sons. You see that, Israel? All right. Eve loved Esau. All right. But we ain't be giving our children to these Negroes. Nah. Israel will only go to Israel. But we'll be taking your daughters and pitting your sons to work. Please believe that. Revelations 13:10 coming in effect real soon. Please believe that. He said, neither his daughters shall take under to a son, for thou wilt turn away the son from following me, that they may serve other powers. So will the anger of Yahweh shall be kindled against thee, and you should destroy thee suddenly. See that? Because following these other heathen ass customs, look what it did to all the great kings. All right? They'll lead you away. You start following their customs. Want to be your oppressor, join it. If you're oppressor or not, paraphrasing scripture, they ain't got it. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai do. That's who we needs to follow. All right? Not these other they ain't even got no power. The bastards. All right? But never trust our enemy, Israel. But you do. So these are the damn stories of the news we gotta see. Y'all getting maxed out. All right? And all the story, that story keep switching. And then you see who runs the court systems? Who's in control of everything? Did not Job 9:24 tell us the world was given to the wicked? Who controls the world? Can't trust this damn system. Stay the fuck out the way. Be private. Don't be public. You want to be public, you want to name. You want to be out here. You want to be seen. Fuck all that. It's chess, not checkers. It's life. And this life we about is Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, but this perpetual hate is out there. All right? It's really out there. They hate us, Israel. And then you watch the video, you can talk about, woo, swim, boy. You know? You can hear the perpetual hate of this nigga McCall, man. Talking big shit when he was doing that video. Yeah, we did it. The other Edomites like, no, we didn't do it. You did it. Even if he wasn't there, they pitting it on him. Nigga, you did it. Don't pit us up in that. Don't pit us in that juju. Don't you do that. Now you got something like, woo, yeah, we did do it. All right? And you got the others like, hell no, we didn't do it. Because that ain't right. You got some Edomites that, you know what I'm saying, be like, nah, man, we didn't do that. And you got those ones like, yeah, we did do it. Like his ass was. Boasting and bragging about it. Because this is what he thought. This wasn't going to happen to him. I'm going to get straight to the point. Psalm 73. I'm going to go straight to the point. On verse 5, it says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And that's the Edomites. Because an Edomite could do the exact same crime that Jake do, get lesser time. They did the same damn crime, get lesser time. And Jake damn near get life, 30 to life. But he'd probably get 2 years slap on the wrist and 3 months of probation. Because Timmy, not Timmy. All right. But Marcus, though, his ass got to go. And they did the exact same crime. Make it make sense. This is Esau's world, man. So when he was talking that shit, he thought he wasn't gonna get nothing. Hey, nothing was gonna happen to him. He didn't think nothing was gonna happen to him. He thought nothing was gonna happen to him. Well, this what happened to him. I'm gonna just jump to Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "And Yahweh Shimei Shai, thy power would put all these curses upon the enemies." So let's see what happened. Apparently, this nigga, right, did a video of Eve. Eve did her research, found out what his name was, found out where he stayed, where you live. It's not hard to find people nowadays. All right. All this information that's out, and you know what I mean? And this is what it's about. So they know your every move. That's because evil Red want to be like the most high. He say he think he is the most high. Crazy this nigga is, right? But they found out who he was. He lost his job, losing his wife, losing his kids. FBI ran up on him. You know, he was trying to talk about the things that was happening to him, thinking his First Amendment didn't matter, which it didn't. All right. Talking big shit, thought shit was sweet. Now you lost everything. Jeremiah 30:7, continuing. "And upon them that hate thee," because he showed a lot of hate. All right. And I'm also put this in the NLT. He showed a lot. He was talking big shit because he had another video of him venting. All right. Venting. And trying to make his cause of why. He didn't apologize still. They didn't give no cuts. You know, I'm not apologizing. You know what I'm saying? He still showed that hatred towards Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, man. He still showed that hate. Then he talks about how he saved tried to save a Jake because he got hit by a car on a bike, and how he was trying to bring him back, and then he put in his report. But I did say the cops didn't do nothing. So I knew when he was going in a story like that, of course, yeah, it's gonna be a Jake, so he could show that he ain't racist. Because if I was, I would have let him die anyway. So you show hatred, but then show that I'm not really hatred because I try to save a black man, but so-called black man, right? But then he say, you know, he Jeebus and we was taught to love and everyone's equal. No, the hell is not. No. All right. There's three classification of men: the son of God, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. Yashra Allah, he prince of the power, son of the wicked, Esau, Edom. All right. Amalek. All right. And then son of man, which is the other heathen nations. All right. He tried to plead his case, it didn't work. So he's lost everything. And even though he lost everything, his pride couldn't let him. I don't give a shit. All right. I still hate him. All right. He was calling basically for a civil war. He said, I'm tired of them. They need to go. Don't worry. Your day's coming. Please believe that. That same hatred you have towards basically your twin brother is going to be added back to you. The hatred that Yahweh Shimei Shai has towards you, we're going to receive that in righteousness and see what we're going to do to y'all for them 1,000 years of hard labor. All right? Because you was talking that big shit. Talking about the meetings they have, what they do, how they do it, how they manipulate Jake to make money off of him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit changed. Still the same. Ain't nothing new under the sun. All right? But that perpetual hate is getting louder and louder because now you have these copycats, right, who go out on these things, all right, try to copy other Edomites that with the hatred and get X'd out. Like the one who did the exact same thing like Bob the Builder, whoever that lame ass nigga was, going around with that hatred, right? But we want you to do that because we need show who you really are. The world got to see it, all right? We don't got a problem with it. Keep that same energy though. He got lit on fire. Hitting an elderly woman, think that her people wasn't gonna do nothing. Beat his ass, pick ass on him, lit his ass on fire. He ain't here with us now. The hatred is real. And it's gonna keep keeping getting worse and worse and worse. And people need to understand that. This is the NLT of Deuteronomy 37. It says, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, your power will inflict all these curses on your enemies, which we're seeing it now. More and more videos of Edomites can't handle it. All right. They can't handle it. Jake been handling it for a long, long time. But they can't handle it. Oh, well. And those who hate and persecute you. The hate is real. Hate never left. Esau Edom still wants to slay his brother. He don't want his brother Jacob to exist. That's the hatred they have towards you, Jay. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. What other? You can't see that? But he's the homie. That's what y'all want, huh? Niggas is crazy, bruh. Said don't trust our enemy, man. Y'all go out there, party, and then you come back. You're done. All right. I kicked it went back in my time. Because that's kind of mostly where I grew up and was around. I couldn't, hell no. No. I mean, you gotta, maneuver in this world and shit, and you're gonna be around them. But hardcore kicking it? Nah, bro. They crazy. They like to do some weird, freaky, weird shit, man. I ain't with none of it. All right. That's the MO, that's how they get down, bro. That liquor getting their body, man, if you know, you know. All right. If you know, you know. All right, let's go to Psalms, back to Psalms 137. 137, hit this. You know what I mean? Because how McCall was speaking, like said on them videos, it was a lot of hatred. He wasn't apologizing. He basically was still showing the hatred that he has towards you, Jake. He was like, basically, it's like they want, if not, it's like Esau, Edom want to be all to, we don't give a damn if y'all all together. We ain't got to be amongst you motherfuckers anyway. You want to be all to yourself, go back to where you at, back in some Caucasus Mountains. All right? You want to be all to yourself and your people, go back to them goddamn mountains. How about that? Because you is an immigrant on this land too. You don't belong here. All right? But he was talking that shit. Thought shit was sweet. But it was sour than a motherfucker for him. And now I'm losing everything. People don't like me now. But I still hate you. You niggas, man. You gotta be careful with they show they hatred secretly, man. But now they showing it openly. All right. You got Mo Nagars, all right, coming out just showing it. We don't give a shit. We don't give what you gonna do about it. They using that word freely. We don't give a shit. Words don't affect. Put your hands on us. We would turn the other cheek, but I ain't gonna sit there and let you think you're gonna beat on me. No, you gonna have to get down. All right. Cause we still waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We not pushing violence. Like Esau Edom is the violent man, that bloody man. All right. He Dracula. He got a thirst. Can't have it. I need it. It's a fiend. He's a fiend. All right. But that hate, bruh. It's that hate. And I just called it right here. I'm going to just read 7 and 9. It says, remember, O Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, rise up, raise it, even in the foundation thereof. The daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that the reward thee that has served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth their little ones against the stones. Now, when the kingdom was transferred over to the other, like trading places from Esau Edom kingdom, of how wicked that they did to the Israelites, all right? Throwing the babies, the alligators bait, right? Doing wicked things, man. And they still doing it to this day, all right? Eating. They're zombies, cannibalism, all right? All the wickedness that they done, well, it's going to come back to you in righteousness. And it's going to be pleasable to do these things to y'all righteously, all right? Because we're gonna rule you with a rod iron, man. All right. It's gonna be, yeah, you getting it. Like that one series called Cracker. They didn't release that. Won't you release it? Release it's an episode. You scared to release that? It looked like a good series. But they haven't released it. Release it. Y'all release y'all movies. Huh? That's their biggest fear. But it's coming true. Real soon. All right? That's the beauty of that. All right? Is we getting our the great payback, starting with Yahweh Shai first and foremost. All right. And Lord willing, I'm part of that number. Because it's going to be a beautiful thing to do these things righteously. All right. And I'm going to pull this up and hope this is edifying to the elect, man, because, you know, you're going to see more and more of this. All right. More and more hate coming out, Israel. This ain't nothing. And remember, in the midst of all this, never trust our enemy, man. Put all your trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. Because that's who we need. He's our defense. It's gonna be more and more of this, and it's going that silver rest and civil war. It's gonna hit. All right. You're already seeing the double houses divided. Edomites clashing with each other. All right. Seeing videos of them clashing with each other. This kingdom is over, B. It's over. Hey, Babylon is done. Hey, call your lawyer, Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We almost out of this thing, man. Hang in there, Israel. All right. Hang in there. Let me grab this and, you know, like I said, I hope this is edifying to you. Like Obadiah 1 and 10. I'll pull it here too as well. Let me grab it here. It says, but I will, wait, Obadiah. Oh, that's Amos. Salaki. Here we go. Obadiah 1 and 10. It says, for this violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And this was happening to the Edomites. They're getting cut off forever. After the 1,000 years, you're done. You're going to put on fire. You're out of here. No need for you. No more need for the wicked. All right? Because everyone's going to find out and see that you are the wicked. And the world is seeing that now. Definitely what's going on over there in the Middle East. All right? With these people, got to be careful with the words we say, right? And get flagged or them trying to shut down videos and shit, whatever. You know? But that's what's happening. Amalek is doing what he does best, is being wicked. Edomites is showing you that. All right. Now, even though he's getting his judgment or whatnot, that pride, bruh, is still there. And that hate is still there. It's a perpetual hate. That's an everlasting hate that don't want you to exist, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Seminole Indians. They don't want us to exist. They're doing everything possibly to eliminate the whole house of Israel. That's why Yahweh Shem Shai has to come. Because if he don't, Edom will destroy his damn self just to destroy Israel. He's willing to do that. He's a madman. And you ain't going to Mars, motherfuckers. All right? That's not happening. You're going to get them chains. Let me just pull it. This is what you're going to get. Because you think you're going to get away. You ain't getting goddamn away. This was happening to you. And this was happening to you, McCall. That perpetual you hate towards your brother. All right? You evil bastard. This was going to happen to you. Revelations 13 and 10. I'm starting now. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Let him hear this. Hopefully you hear this. All right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And that's what we're being patient for. What goes around, come around. So that hatred you have, McCall, all right, that you was boasting about, please believe you ain't destroyed by that fire, you gonna come back in them damn chains, motherfucker, all right? And it's like you on that because it just pisses me off, man, in a good way though, all right, that you are showing you how you was designed. So we need you to be more like that, you Edomites. Show your true colors. Show your true colors, man. Show it. Because that's what they doing. It got to get worse before it gets better out here. All right, Israel? Hey, again, never trust our enemy, man. Stay away from him, man. And stay away from these two-turn niggas, too, of Israel, too. Can't trust them niggas either. All right? So I hope this was edifying to the elect. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shir, and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to all the icons that's preaching 144 truth coming out of GMS. This is Las Vegas Clan Man of Valor. Goodbye, Cologne. Until next time, Shalom.